I'm living in a hole, I'm living in a hole. I'm underneath the grass roots. I'm down here by the worms. I'm living in a hole under the prairie. I'm gonna be climbing out in the morn. When I climb on out, I'll be running all about. I'll be heading to a village to deliver my uncle's letter, and then I'll go on to a place I haven't seen, and then I'll build a house together with the sheep and the wheat. I can hear a cow. Oh, I can hear a cow. I hope I don't hear no skeletons or no creepers, but I guess I wouldn't hear no creepers anyhow, till they blow up in my face tonight. This is the MHC for June 2015. I am watching the day tick. I'm watching night tick over. I am watching for the tick, and then I'll climb out of it. I hope I don't publish this song tonight. So my goal in this version, since I already played this in multiplayer, is I'm going to have to quickly move away from this starting area, and I want to go beyond the village that I'm aware of and build my home somewhere completely different, so I'm in completely different terrain, and I'm not building here where anybody else is. So if you want to see my episode where I'm building in the same place you might be building at spawn, watch the Team Prairie Dog episode with 8-Bit Dame. If you want to watch something completely different, and by the way, in my mind, my plan is that this is going to be completely different, e.g. a bit extreme. I'm not going to do a typical house on the prairie. I'm going to try to make this as interesting as possible. If I ever get out of day zero, I've been in this hole for near on 20 minutes, so any second now, I will probably dig up. And I also realize that I'm going to have to be heading across the land, and so therefore I will be draining my food really quickly before I even get a chance to make a food source. In this MHC, by the way, the concept is by Michael Deering, and he does a monthly challenge, hardcore challenge. That's what the H and the C are for, and the M is obviously for Minecraft. And in this episode, or in this series, we will do episodes. The goal is to have them in by the Monday and Friday, each Monday and Friday of June. So I might be putting mine out like the morning of those days. I've got my multiplayer episodes scheduled for, I believe, the day before. So the Sundays and Thursdays. Anyway, the challenge this time is large biomes. The seed is 2067. It's not too late to play along. The announcement videos in my description. And there will be no bad usage. There will be no combat. You have to live a completely peaceful life. There will be no punching evil mobs, villagers. In fact, if I go into a village, everything in that village is the property of the villagers. I have to pay a gold ingot to take a single block, a single carrot. I think trading is fine because you're paying them, but anything that you want to take, like if there's a chest with a, I don't know, with a book in it, you have to pay a gold ingot for the book. So it's a really big challenge. I might put this out as a episode 0 to get this stuff out of the way. I'm gonna try to kind of role play a bit in this actual series. So we'll see what happens, but I really feel it's important to see the day tick over so that Mr. Deering knows there was no cheatery involved. And if I make it to the end of June, I'll be quite surprised. There's no scoring this month, You basically just have to live a good life. And I guess he's going to kind of randomly choose who picks next month's challenge. The challenge is just to survive to the end and make a house and live a good life. So maybe that type of scoring is its own reward. All right, I guess I'm going to just pause recording till the day flips over. Why am I in a hole? So day 0 in Minecraft, your game starts in day 0, and it's very confusing to have episode 1 be day 0 and episode 2 be day 1. It gets really hard because different people in the challenge were numbering their things differently. So he asked us all to dig a hole and just sit in it for all of day 0, and then start our episodes with day 1. That's why I'm in a hole on day 0. Special thanks to folks who have sent me voice clips to mix into these episodes. Yeah, thank you. Beginning to doubt all of time and space. I wonder how this section would sound sped up.
I'm curious if other people record this bit or not. I put it out as an episode 0 on this SMP, the multiplayer version. You probably already know that. If you don't, go back and listen. It's quite funny, actually, I think. A lot of good warm-up for voices, a lot of good warm-up for just 8-Bit and I interacting with each other. We haven't recorded together in quite a long time. She took a break from Minecraft, but we're back. And come on. I can't even look away from the day 0 marker, which is to the left of that red, blue, and green center targeter in the middle of my screen. It says day 0 in parens. It's like a watched pot. There's also a rule of no dying on day 1. So if I do die a horrible death, and this all turns out to be a terrible plan, I could possibly start over again. I don't know if I would, though. It depends how far I get. Like, my real goal is to work in all the voices. That's my real goal for the series. Oh, no. Oh, no. I hear a zombie. I think he is behind me and to the left. Up on the surface. Actually, I really only have to worry about creepers, because zombies and skeletons should burn up in the day. But it's certainly stressful. I think I hear him having moved off to the right. Because mobs shouldn't spawn around me in, I believe, a 16-block radius.
Which is good. There we go.